What's up, everybody? Merry Christmas Eve to everyone. December 24th. What better way than to celebrate with loved ones and watching some football? Giants, G-Men, going up against the Vikings. And listen, if we win, and the Chiefs win, and the 49ers win, and the Panthers win, Giants are in the playoffs. I know that's a lot. But listen, it's still, we got a few weeks. The first thing we need to take care of is the Vikings. But let's jump into it. Good weekend playoff football last week, as a lot of the favorites went ahead and won. Let's start off with Flying Buffalo Wings going up against Gotham Knights, 1-8 seed. And Alex pulling the 157-132 victory over Gotham Knights. Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts combined for 83 points. Unfortunately for Terry, Prescott and Carr only put 53, but it came at an expense for Alex as he loses Hurts this week in a pivotal playoff matchup. But I see he picked up Minshew, so let's see if some Minshew magic is still there. Flying Buffalo Wings moves on. Next matchup, number 2, Legendary Giant against number 7, defending champs Ridley, believe it or not. And the quest for the repeat is over as Juan pulls the 175-153 victory. Mahomes and McKinnon combined for 75 points. And unfortunately for Marty, man, Tannehill got hurt. Between him and Tua, they combined for only 35. Number 2 seed Legendary Giant moves on to the next round. Next matchup, number 3, Ojo Meister going up against number 6 Brooklyn Giants. And Ojo Meister pulling up the 149-123 victory. And look who came through for him. Zay Jones and Jawan Johnson combining for 58 points. Who saw that coming? Unfortunately for Willman, Tucker, Olave, and Mayfield combined for a measly 14. Can't get it done. Ojo Meister moves on to the next round. In the final matchup, number 4, Bad Boys, number 5, Frank's Jets. And in the upset, Frank's Jets with the 187-133 victory. So all his acquisitions in that trade, Lawrence, Henry, and Knox, combined for 86 points. Talk about a trade coming through for you. And listen, for Eddie, man, Jones, Chubbs, and Diggs combined for 28, just not enough. Frank's Jets moves on to the next round. So here we go. We have Flying Buffalo Wings, number 1 seed, going up against the number 5 seed, Frank's Jets. Alex is up 14 too early, but he's already used 3 guys, and Frank has only used 1. They met back in week 9, and in that matchup, it was Flying Buffalo Wings with a tight 145-140 victory. It's going to be interesting. I think the loss were hurt. I think Frank is favored right now, which is insane. The next matchup, you have Legendary Giant against Ojo Meister. Ojo is up 2-0 early, has used 1 guy. Back in week 6, it was Legendary Giant with the big 153-114 victory. So these are the 4 teams left vying for the championship spot, for the top prize money of $225, and the trophy with their team name on it, and the acquisition of holding that trophy for the next year. All right, we have the constellation matchups last week. We had Steel Curtain going up against Colin Kaepernick, and it was Jordan pulling the 108-92 victory, moving on to the next round. We had Team Deal going up against Bushwick Hitman, and Danny pulling the 116-108 victory over Bubba. So this week now, you have Eli, 2-time Super Bowl MVP, going up against Jordan. And like I said, what we're fighting for is that number 1 pick in the draft next year. And then we have Team Deal going up against M-Team 8000. Man, like I said, it's Christmas time, and it's a bunch of thank yous. And I got some thank yous that should be coming from people. Alex should be giving a big thank you to M-Team 8000 for losing in week 14. For Frank Jets, and really, believe it or not, for winning in week 14. Why? Because that prevented me from making it to the playoffs. And if I would have had that 8 seed, Alex, you would have been eliminated. Believe me, it still hurts that I drop 100. I knew I had a playoff team, and it kills me that I didn't make the playoffs and I dropped 190 points. Kills me. Yes, I'm sour, but it's okay, though. It's okay, though. Other thank you, Frank and Juan, thank each other for the trade you guys pulled. It seemed like you both benefited from that trade. Mahomes and Hawkinson going to Juan, Henry, Lawrence, Knox going to Frank. And listen, it's worked out for both of you guys. You're in the quarterfinals, so you should be thanking each other for that great trade. Frank, you can also thank Terry for trading 4 Fields, giving you Hawkinson, then dropping Fields so you can pick him back up. And Fields is having a monster second half. So you should be thanking him for that. Ojo, you should be thanking the fantasy gods. Because I've never seen in a season, you've had like 5 games where their worst output has come against you. It's like a team came up to you and all of a sudden you were their kryptonite. Week 1, Brooklyn Giants dropped 66 points against you. Week 3, the defending Chaps, who was a high-scoring team this year, 106 points. Week 7, high-scoring team, I only dropped 107 against you in the loss. Bad Boys, who was I think the second highest-scoring team, only drops 112. And then in week 13, Bushwick Hammond only scores 64 points against you. So it just seems like you've had the kryptonite, and it's come through in the playoffs as you won last week. It just seems that when their teams face your team, they just can't score. I'm going to leave this on a note. I have one final thank you, and that thank you is to Steve Cohen, Uncle Steve. How about them fucking Mets, baby? Dude, besides the fact, listen, I could just go through anything. DeGrom leaves to go to Texas. The Mets of the old, that would have been a catastrophe. What are you going to do? Let's see if we can. No, what does Cohen do right away? Boom, Verlander signed, 2-year deal. Let's go. Let's go ahead and get Quintana. Let's go ahead and re-sign Nimmo. Which I tell you, at first I wasn't with the whole, man, $20 million for Nimmo. But you know what, though? Seeing him in that press conference makes me proud because he is a homegrown Met. And he plays the game the right way. I love his attitude. He's great with fans. He always hustles. So you know what? And he gets better every year. I mean, listen, he said last year, I'm a center fielder. And what does he do this year? He becomes one of the best defensive center fielders in baseball. So we signed Nimmo. We signed Diaz, which was the first thing. I forgot about that. We signed Diaz, lock him up. And then we go ahead and we swoop in and we take Carlos Correa. Dude! 96 more days until opening day, and I cannot wait. How great is it to feel to be a Met fan right now, man? I mean, like, dude, it's insane. I love that we're the talk of the town right now. I love that teams are envying of us. I love that owners are hating on us because I'm tired of the Mets always being the butt of the jokes, and now we are legit. I'm loving it. So, you guys have a great Christmas. Uncle Stevie, thank you so much for all you've done for the Mets. Talk to you guys soon. Good luck, everybody, in the playoffs.